Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean, www.themanmindset.com. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? I want to chop it up with y'all real quick, ask y'all a few questions. How many times have you waken up every day or every other day to ask yourself the question, the $1,000,000 question of why me? And what I don't mean as in why me as success, but why me? Why don't I get the women? Why don't I get the promotion at my job? Why don't I have all the fun that all the other guys are happening? Why me? But we really got to take a step back and really ask the bigger question of why should it be you? Why should you get the women or the job or all the things that other people work hard for when you lack personal development, when you lack following someone that can teach you how to learn things? When you say, why me, why not you? It can be you. But for a lot of you guys, you choose not to learn. You choose not to grow. And one thing that you have to learn, and what I learned at a young age, was personal development is really huge when you don't know much. So when you sit around and say, why me? Let's look at it for a second. Let's look at the quote unquote why me to why maybe it's not happening for you. The question is, what are you doing to better yourself or get better? Who are you following to give you the solid advice you need to meet women? Who's doing that? So when you're asking the question, why me? The bigger question is, what are you doing? Everybody wants everything so fast, and it just doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen and it's never going to happen that way. But without personal development, number one, and without a drive to be better than what you are today, you're never going to get to where you want to go. And that's the honest truth. There are so many guys out there that want the lifestyle. You want the women. But let's think about this for a second. Do you really want the woman? Do you really want the lifestyle? Because if you have no passion and no desire to get the thing that you want, you're not going to get it. It's not going to come on your door. No pussy stork is going to knock on your door and give you what you want. It doesn't work that way, young man. But you then ask yourself, why me? But like I've always said, maybe for you, it's not the fear of failure that's stopping you from your greatness. We have all failed at something. But for a lot of you guys, you have failed so much in it that you choose not to even go forward or try to be better at or work on something, because then it's going to put you in a different type of element, and that's success. And for a lot of you guys, you ask yourself the question, okay, well, all right. So I finally got, the girl finally got in touch with me. I'm about to go on a date with her. What am I going to do? For a lot of you guys, you sabotage yourself before you even get out there. We had a caller last night that wanted to talk to a woman in the hospital, but he waited a fucking week to even talk to her. Why? Let me tell you why. Because the fear of success is worse to a lot of you guys than the fear of failure. Because the fear of success means that you're going into uncharted territory that you've never been in before. For like, what do you, I mean, I'm sure you ask yourself the question, okay, well, if I can get past my fears, talk to her and give her my number, what's going to happen next? What do I do when she calls? How do I set the date up? And when I set the date up, what do I do on the date? How do I show her I'm different from everybody else? Do I go in for the kiss? Do I not go in for the kiss? Do I ask for the second date? what do I do? And those just right there will stop a lot of guys from even talking to women, because they feel like, oh my, there's so much more, so I'd rather just not do it and stay in here where I'm at than growing. But yet, I ask the question, why me? Why can't I be that guy? Why can't I get the girl? Why do I always have to be the one that is always on the sideline? You choose to be on the sideline. You have to find somebody. Whether if it's not me, you've got to find somebody that has what you want and can get you what you need. You've got to push your ego aside, and you've got to follow them, but also learn from them. Get coaching, get development from that individual. Because as long as you try to do it yourself, it is not going to work for you yourself. That's why you're in the rut you're in right now, because you can only go as far as you know, and that is to the edge. Your personal trainer or your mentor or your coach or who you're following is going to take you beyond that edge, because they are places that you haven't been before. But asking yourself, why me, that's the wrong question to ask. The question to ask yourself is, what am I not doing to grow every day? Am I talking to 5 women a day? If not, why? And if I'm talking to 5 women a day, what do I need to do next? Everything is a stepping process, but it's the success that has a lot of you guys worried about what to do next, because you have no idea what to do next. And for some of you who say, well, I do know what to do next. No, you don't, because if you did, you'll be talking to all these women. Why? Because you've been on dates with women, you've hung out with women, and it didn't work the way you wanted it to work. Why? Because talking, conversations, dating, texting, making out, all those things are skills that you must learn. You must learn those skills. But if you choose not to learn those skills, no one can be mad at you but yourself. You cannot blame the world or get mad at the next man who wants to take that next step. Remember, there's always going to be another man that is going to want what you want so bad that he is going to take the necessary steps to get what he wants. And that's the guy that's going to be successful. So when you start to ask yourself the question of why me, you know why. You just don't want to accept that answer. Why you? Because you choose not to grow. You choose not to follow someone who can get you from point A to B. And I've always told you, you can read a book all you want to read, but hey, when is the last time you read a book that taught you how to drive? A book is fine, but the problem is, again, no knock on books, but I'm saying a book is not going to show you how to drive. The book is not going to put you in a situation with a woman, because every woman is different. Every woman is different, different scenarios. So how you go about doing it, it's up to you, but stop asking yourself, why me? And start figuring out what you need to do to change that. You are the only one that can change you. But that's something I had to learn. I learned that at an age of 9. I remember like yesterday, I knew I had to go to my mentor. When I saw all the success he had, I humbled myself and I learned. And I'm still learning today. I'm still growing. Every day is a different day when you get this mindset that we're trying to show you. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this. I just wanted to holler at you real quick. You want to get at me, www.themanmindset.com. We have tons of free information. If you guys are ready to learn, send me an email, send me a number, we'll talk. Don't forget, we have a show every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 9. Last thing I want to say, man, stop asking yourself the whys and think about what you need to do to make the changes and start acting on them little by little, and then the change will come, man. Holler at you later, guys. Peace.